Hello friends, today we will be covering the chapter 8 next part statements, okay, in Python. So what is a statement? Statement is executable part of any program. It is an instruction that the Python interpreter executes and produces output. There are two main types of statements. So what do you mean by statements? Like in Python, in our earlier videos we have covered, right? We're assigning a values to variables, then operators we have done, like, so suppose I have two values, a equal to 10, b equal to 20. I want to add it, so what I will do, a plus b. So all these are the different statements. Okay. There are two types, some simple statement, compound statement. So a simple statement lies entirely within a logical line. You do not need to place more than one statement on a single logical line with a semicolon as a separator. Python recommends one statement per line to make a program more readable. Okay, so we will write a one statement on one line. For example, name equal to Mohan. In our program, we are saying Python a equal to 10. Okay, compound statement. A compound statement contains one or more statements and controls their execution. A compound statement has one or more clauses aligned at the same indentation. Indentation we have seen, right? So, indentation is, we structure our Python program through indentation, correct? By giving the spaces, so it become more readable. Each clause has a header starting with a keyword and ending with a semicolon, followed by a body, which is a sequence of one or more statements. You will understand this when we will cover the practical. When the body contains multiple statements, also known as a block, these statements are on a separate logical lines after the header line, intended one tab or four spaces rightward. The block ends when the indentation returns to that of the clause header. Some of our compound statements are if, for, while, etc. So we have seen, like, there are control structures, correct? So conditional, like if this condition is true, then go to this line, else go to that particular execution line. So if you are using a if or using a looping statement like a for, while, so you have to write the piece of a code according to that conditions. Okay, so we can see here in example we are using a if, correct? If is the keyword, and here we will write a condition. What condition? Like, suppose if a is less than 100, like whatever number we enter is less than 100, then print hello, else print welcome. Suppose this is my requirement. So what I will do, I will write here if a less than 100, then write this, else print welcome. So, and what is indentation? Like, after this first line, I will give some spaces, I will write down the statements. Again I will write else here, and I will write my other statement. From this if till the else and the statements below else, it become one block. Okay, understood? You will understand in next example better way. See here only what they said, number equal to -2, if num is less than 0, print this, correct? This is the syntax of the Python to give the colon after the condition. So if I go here, okay, I will read again. Each clause has a header starting with a keyword and ending with a colon, okay, followed by the body, which is a sequence of one or more statements, correct? Now go to the next, conditional control structure. So they are covering conditional control structures here in detail. So we have a number of situations where we may have to change the order of execution of a statements based on a certain conditions. This involves a kind of a decision making to see whether a particular condition has occurred or not, and then direct the computer to execute certain statements accordingly. When a program breaks the sequence flow and jumps to another part of the code, it is called branching. For example, if you want to visit a zoo, what is the one thing you must have? It should be entry pass. If you have an entry pass, you can enter into the zoo. If you don't have an entry pass, you have to take it. So suppose I have to write a program. What I will do? I will check if you have an entry pass. This is my condition. True, we will enter into the zoo. If false, we will go to the gate and take the entry pass, else we will leave the zoo. Another example, if you are thirsty, what would you prefer, juice or bread? Of course, your answer will be in a favor of a juice. And if you are hungry, then you will prefer to eat bread. So the decision is based on the situation, which is logically called condition. If you are thirsty, you will prefer juice. If you are hungry, you will prefer bread. In a Python programming language, we have a 4 conditional control structures. First is the if statement, if else statement, if else statement, nested if statement. All these are the 4 types of the conditional control structure supported by the Python programming language. So what we will do? We will cover all these control structures into the next video. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any suggestion, do comment. Thank you.